Hi, I'm Ed from Rigid. Today we're going to talk about the 1224 threading machine. The 1224 threading machine has a capacity of 1/4 to 4-inch pipe, 1/4 to 2-inch bolt, and it has a 2-speed gearbox, 36 and 12 RPM. 36 RPM is designed for threading 1/4 to 2-inch pipe. 12 RPM is designed for threading 2.5 to 4-inch pipe. The standard equipment that comes with the 1224 is the self-opening 714 die head, which has a capacity of 2.5 to 4-inch. You get the 711 die head, which is self-opening and has a capacity of 1/4 to 2-inch. You also get a set of half 3/4 dies, universal MPT. You get a set of 1 to 2-inch dies, universal MPT, and you also get a set of 2.5 to 4-inch receding dies, which are high speed. You also get a gallon of nuclear oil, you get a combination wrench, and you get 3 hex keys. And the sizes for those are 3/16, 7/32, and 1/4 inch. You also get a spare cutter wheel, a toolbox, and on the machine is a 744 reamer and a 764 pipe cutter. We're going to show you how to install the dies on the 711 die head. The first thing that you must do is release this trigger here. What this does is it opens the die head automatically when it reaches its proper depth for threading. This lever is going to throw out rather quickly. That's spring loaded. The next thing that you must do is loosen the locking lever and back this out enough to where you can push the locking screw out, and there you'll see a roll pin. This will give you the ability to take the cam plate past its limit so that you can install the dies. Each one of these dies has a number on it and an insert to here line and a tab at the bottom. Okay? Each pocket on the die head also has a number as well. So you install the die to the line with the notch facing down in its corresponding pocket. It's also very important that your dies are clean. Now I've already cleaned these. I see a couple things here, so I'm just going to wipe those clean. And we'll install those to the line in its corresponding pocket. Once you have them all to the line there, lift up your die head and slide your cam plate over, and that will push, once you lay this flat again, or you can put your finger underneath it, either way, that'll push the locking screw up into place and hide that pin again. Okay? Now we need to set it for size. What we'll do is, on the locking screw there is a mark, and you can correspond that with, I should turn this around so you guys could see it. It'll correspond with the sizes of pipe here according to what dies you have in there. Now we've installed a set of 1 to 2-inch dies, so I'm going to set this at 2-inch. I will loosen my locking lever and slide the cam plate over until the mark on the locking screw corresponds with the mark on the cam plate. And once you have that there, then you can tighten down the locking screw. There you have it. So now we're going to do a thread with the 711 die head on the 1224. First and foremost, make sure your machine is in the off position and unplugged if necessary. Put on our glasses. And we're going to go ahead and install the pipe. And what I'm going to do is hold the pipe up and chuck up the front chuck. And if the pipe extends out the back, which in this case it doesn't, then you would use the centering device. Okay? So we'll hit that like that. Make sure it's hammered tight. And now we're going to go ahead and plug our machine in. Bring our switch out, our foot switch, and we're going to put the machine in forward. Okay? Now, as we've talked before, up to 2-inch you can thread, ream, and cut at high speed. So I'm going to go ahead and tap the foot switch and switch that over to high speed. I'll bring my cutter down now. I'm going to use my hand wheel over here to bring the carriage to where I want to cut. And I'll support this so that it captures the rollers around the pipe. And now I'll turn the machine on. quarter turn at a time as this goes around, every revolution. I'll spin that back for the next time I'm going to use it. Get this out of the way. I'll bring my reamer down. Ream the pipe out. Now I'm going to bring down the die head, and I'm going to loosen the clamp screw since we're doing 2-inch, and I'm going to slide the cam plate over to where we have our 2-inch mark. I'll tighten that up, and once I start the machine, what's going to happen is, this is a self-opening die head. So what's going to happen is, as the pipe threads through the dies, it's going to eventually push this lever out, and that'll release the die head from the pipe itself. So I'll reset this just by simply pushing down on it. Okay? Now we're going to approach our pipe. And once you see that it's starting to thread onto the dies, you can go ahead and let the hand wheel go, and it will thread itself on there. And once it pushes out that lever, it'll release itself as well. We'll reset that, throw it out of the way. Thanks for watching.